My name is Emily Roman, and I wanted to show you a little bit about the Enterprise Offers program and what it includes, what it's all about, and really what is the goal of the program itself. We actually uh, are in the business of bridging the gap between online service based business owners and corporate opportunities and partnerships. And the reason is because what I have found and what many of my students have found is that by closing 3 to 4 corporate clients, you'll be able to actually hit those high 6 figure business goals that you have and that you may have had for quite a long time without actually successfully hitting them. I found this the hard way, and then I built out an entire system and strategy to not just get myself to the next level, but also I've implemented this for 7, 8, and even 9 figure businesses. I work as a chief marketing officer for tech startups during the day. And then by night, I help female entrepreneurs like yourself, again, connect the dots. So that way you're still, your own business and your own boss, but you have these corporate partnerships that, build stability in your business and consistency in terms of revenue as well. So every couple of months, we actually change the offer a little bit in terms of what it includes. The curriculum stays the same pretty much. Some of the lifetime access also stays the same, but the bonuses are actually the things that actually change. So if you're watching this video, but you click on this page and you see something different, just know that we change the bonuses every so often. So it's a 9 week program, and this is the curriculum. You'll be able to see it inside the actual details page. We go over what is a microfirm pretty quickly, but then we actually dive head first into strategy. And I like to stay away from fluffiness, to be honest with you, in terms of you know. Uh, in terms of curriculum and content, I go straight into strategy and the techniques that we use in order to get you to the next level. So the 9 weeks includes curriculum content. It includes weekly group coaching calls, and as well as daily office hours. And a lot of people ask about daily office hours specifically. But basically, what these are is you have daily access to me and the other assistant facilitators or coaches as well. So that way, if you have, you're, coming across a specific type of challenge or question, you can get support immediately instead of actually waiting for that weekly group coaching call. You also get lifetime access to a masterclass bank and our digital products outside of the MFA, save for the micro drops, which is our membership program. And you also get lifetime access to the MFA community, which, as it has grown, it's actually become a super valuable tool in itself. You see a lot of people exchanging services, networking, and just making that money, right? And then you also get first dibs on shadowing opportunities I come across with my own clients as well. So as you know, I'm a fractional CMO. CMOs are in charge of hiring and bringing on talent in-house for these particular companies. And so you have first dibs on that as well. So what is the enterprise offers bonuses currently? You have 4 additional 60-minute one-on-one calls with me. These are SOS calls. You also have the Sales Maven pipeline, which is our client acquisition team. We basically go in, install, and manage your sales pipeline for you. We will identify your enterprise level decision makers, build in the outreach messaging for you, and execute the actual outreach for you within those 9 weeks. After the 9 weeks, you do have to pay a separate fee. Ongoing fee for that, but for the 9 weeks, you get to experience what it feels like to have a client acquisition team, and that way you have the proper expectations once you go out there in the world after the 9 weeks, and so you can choose to either outsource it, this particular process, by hiring someone new. You can also choose to pay the ongoing fee, or you can do it yourself. Regardless, you still have all the documentation, all the techniques, and all the strategy handed over to you by the end of the 9-week program, as well as reporting on a weekly basis to show you how many people we've actually reached out to, if there's any book discovery calls. And once the discovery calls come in, we'll also be reviewing your sales calls and proposal calls to give you more value there. And then lastly, you do also get the one VIP session with me to work on your corporate positioning, the ICA profiles, and all that good stuff, right? So what does it look like on the back end, right? So a lot of people might ask, okay, Emily, this all sounds great, but what does it look like on the back end? So once you actually make payment, sign the contract, and actually fill out your onboarding survey, you'll be able to actually access the curriculum content. Right now, it's unpublished because we are actually honing in and polishing some of the work here. But this is the course platform. We use a platform called Heartbeat for our community and content as well, and our courses and programs and things of that nature. So essentially, what you're going to be doing is you'll have access as soon as you make payment to the curriculum. This is actually dripped out on a weekly basis. And then you basically look at your events tab and RSVP for the enterprise offers group coaching calls. You just make sure that you are RSVP'd so that way you can get reminders before the actual call. And then we have supplemental material that will be inside the doc section. So this is like the getting start document. We give you instructions on how to use Heartbeat, office hours, community. You'll also get access to the facilitators and partners directory so that you can get access to the facilitators. And then you also have the ability to review the bonuses and actually get more information on our tech stack, how do you do the one-on-one coaching sessions, the VIP day, and then again, access to the master classes. And every single week, there's additional supplemental material as well. Some of the guarantees that we have are actually outlined inside the information or details page that I will be basically sharing with you via this email or inside somewhere in the link box or description box in the video itself. But that is essentially it. We have created a very holistic group coaching program. I would say 100% of our students have had success in the program, and we're very proud of that. We've had people that literally come with no experience, no corporate experience, for example, but have had tons of free bartering uh, opportunities, and we've able to gather that information and repackage them ethically and also attractively and successfully for enterprise level clients. And then we've also had then the other extreme, which would be like very highly experienced students who come in with tons of case studies, testimonials, and anecdotes in terms of how they've helped other people, but they just don't understand how to package themselves properly, and also how to face the challenge of having the conversation of, I want to work with enterprise level clients, but at the same time, I want to continue to respect my entrepreneurial values. And so we help them kind of like, get through that mindset block and then repackage them correctly so that way they can have a conversation confidently about what they're looking for. And most of the time it looks like some really solid negotiation process that may or may not include equity in the process. So if you guys have any questions regarding the program, feel free to reply to this email or email us at support@emilyroman.com. And I'm also going to leave a link to a Calendly link so that if you have any immediate or pressing questions regarding the program, you can feel free to book a call with me or one of my team members, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have.